Chapter 65, Stomping. You are listening at NovelThe. In a high altitude far away from Huyang City, Blood Cloud God was flying leisurely through the void. There are always some fools in this world. Blood Cloud God thought, how can you pity the weak, and even fight with me for those weak? Brother Entropy, you lack the spiritual will to become a peerless strong man. A peerless strong man should be indifferent and ruthless. For the sake of one's own path, even if it means sacrificing hundreds of billions of lives, there will be no hesitation. Seize every opportunity. Sacrifice everything that can be sacrificed, even, sacrifice your loved ones. Only by having absolute sincerity in cultivation can you achieve great success. In this vast world, there are many powerful forces and countless geniuses. If you want to become the master of chaos, you must be able to endure what countless practitioners cannot endure, and do what countless practitioners cannot do. You must have a great determination to do everything. Facing Entropy Tianyan, Blood Cloud God felt a little sad, but more of a sense of looking down. He looked down on these fools. He is the real elite among practitioners, with an indomitable determination. Yu Tianhu and Yu Tianyi were killed, and I don't know who killed them. Blood Cloud God thought, as long as it's not the Chaos Lord who made the move, there is no threat to me. If the strength is exposed, then let's do it in the way that the strength is exposed. Although it is more dangerous, we can also obtain more resources. Blood Cloud God rushed all the way to the direction of Food Country. Originally, he wanted to be patient and low-key in order to live longer. Blood Cloud God knew very well that if he wanted to become the Chaos Lord, the first thing was to live longer. Resources had to be ranked second, but now he is at the forefront and has a good reputation. He can't hide anymore, so he can only seek more resources. Ha! He shuttled through the void and traveled at a very fast speed, in the night sky, with the help of the mechanical flow secret treasure, 10,000 Worlds Escape Order. Luo Feng made the flying boat he was driving shuttle through the void instantly, and shuttled a very long distance. In terms of space escape, the 10,000 Worlds Escape Order has reached the level of Chaos Realm. That is to say, due to the time and space suppression in Huyang City, the 10,000 Worlds Escape Order can only teleport at close range. But it is different outside the city. Outside the city, you can travel through the void. With the help of the 10,000 Worlds Escape Order, you can travel even faster. Whoosh! This Blood Cloud has been fleeing towards the direction of the Food Kingdom, and the speed is quite fast. Fortunately, there is the 10,000 Worlds Escape Order, otherwise it can't be caught up. Luo Feng said. He is going to escape back to the Food Kingdom. Morosa couldn't help but say, this Blood Cloud is too cautious. After exposing his strength, he just slipped away. This is the most cunning opponent we have encountered since we came to the Origin continent. His divine body is not strong, but his strength is almost the same as General Yong. It means that his realm is beyond General Yong. Luo Feng said solemnly, this kind of high realm has strange and unpredictable means, and we must not be careless at all. How do we deal with him? Morosa asked. When the time comes, you will disguise yourself as a stream of chaotic air and blend into my chaotic domain. Luo Feng said, the disguise of a perfect life form is flawless. He can't detect it. Don't rush to attack. Wait until I force him to the end of his rope, and then give him a fatal blow at the most critical moment. Luo Feng said. Okay. Morosa nodded. The stronger Luo Feng's murderous intent, the calmer he became. Luo Feng knew very well that Blood Cloud Divine Lord was so cautious and careful, and he must have spent a lot of time on saving his life. No matter how cautious he was, it would not be too much. Blood Cloud must die. Blood Cloud Divine Lord has been on the road. My identity has been exposed. I left too many traces in Huyang City. As long as they pay the price, they can use many traces to deduce the secrets of heaven and determine my location. But I have been moving. When they catch up, I have already arrived at another place. They have to deduce the secrets of heaven again and again, and they can't afford this price. Blood Cloud Divine Lord thought, suddenly his face changed slightly and looked forward. A figure with 6 pairs of golden wings walked out of the void ahead, and the chaotic airflow instantly enveloped the vast area around. Without the suppression of the Huyang City formation, the chaotic domain was much wider. In the chaotic airflow, Luo Feng stepped into the air and looked at the blood cloud god lord coldly. Xuan, you can't escape. Luo He, when the blood cloud god lord saw Luo Feng, he understood completely. It seems that you killed Yu Tianhu and Yu Tianyi. All the forces in Huyang City have underestimated you before. How did you track me? You caught up so quickly. It should be due to karma. The Marquis will not betray me, is it Tianyan? He and I have been together for too long, and his weapon refining skills are far beyond my expectations. I am afraid that I have fallen in this regard. The blood cloud god lord guessed. Luo Feng looked at the other party. Killing brother N, you don't care at all. Even I misjudged you. I saw that you and brother N have a very good relationship before. In more than 20 centuries, Luo Feng has also seen Sang Shuiyun more than once. How could he not see the other party's true face? Whoever stands in my way will die on my cultivation path. Blood Cloud God said calmly, so-called feelings cannot affect me. Luo He. I can't go all out in Huyang City. But now, I can have a real fight with you. I just hope you are strong enough to give me enough pressure. Sharpen my path and help me achieve the Chaos Realm. Blood Cloud God stared at Luo Feng. Don't be too weak, it's meaningless if you are too weak. You are so arrogant, I hope you are still so confident later. Luo Feng waved his hand, and a rolling wave of blood surged out, spreading in all directions and also covering Blood Cloud God. Using the mechanical treasure to perform. Blood Cloud God stood there and shook his head gently. It's really crude and clumsy. As soon as the voice fell, boom. Blood Cloud God instantly disintegrated like clouds and mist, turning into a mighty blood wave. The blood wave spread all over the 4 directions, naturally forming a mysterious and huge formation. The operation of the formation forced back Luo Feng's life blood river, and even the chaos field was difficult to suppress. The chaos field and the life blood river were not as good as this formation. All the Chaos Realm moves I have learned so far have been integrated into the Blood Cloud formation. A figure of Blood Cloud God condensed in the rolling blood waves, and he walked on the waves. The blood waves were vast, and the formation was running, affecting all directions. All the Chaos Realm moves were integrated into the formation. Luo Feng was secretly surprised. No wonder there was a clear gap between the divine body and it was still comparable to General Yong. Luo Feng put away the life blood river, but the chaos field still spread. In addition to suppression, the field still has many other wonderful uses. Luo He, let me see your strength. The blood cloud formation instantly enveloped Luo Feng. At this moment, Luo Feng realized the horror of this blood wave, which was indeed far beyond his own life blood river. In terms of power, it was only slightly stronger. But it looked like water waves from a distance, but it was like mist when touched at close range. When the 10 directions infinite blade power on his body touched it, he felt dark and cold, and there were toxins that penetrated the blade power and penetrated his divine body. This law toxin is also a move at the level of the Chaos Realm. Weaker divine bodies will die if they touch it. Luo Feng instantly performed the extinction method, burning divine power, and the power of the divine body sword, naturally blocking the erosion and penetration of these blood mists. Are you an infinite divine body? The blood cloud lord stood in the rolling blood waves, quite surprised, but he didn't care. It was normal for him to have an infinite divine body if he dared to chase him. Your blood cloud formation is average in power. A blood shadow knife appeared in Luo Feng's hand, and he immediately chopped it out. A terrifying and dazzling blade light appeared, and even black space cracks appeared where the blade light passed. This power was so great that the blood cloud formation was completely split apart, and many blood waves were directly annihilated. This move also frightened the blood cloud god. One blade splits the sky. The Chaos Realm moves you comprehended are for great power. With the advantage of the infinite divine body, you can actually split the sky with one blade. You are indeed stronger than Yong Hou. very good. The blood cloud god became more and more excited, the entire blood cloud formation that was split by a blade closed instantly. This time, 3 blood swords containing countless secret patterns naturally appeared in the blood cloud formation, and each blood sword was quite terrifying. Luo Feng drew his sword instantly, and 3 blade shadows flashed, cutting through the heavy blood waves and passing over the 3 blood swords. The 3 blood swords in the rolling blood waves disappeared like phantoms, and when they appeared again, they had already appeared in the rolling blood waves behind Luo Feng, boom boom boom. At a very close distance, 3 blood swords stabbed Luo Feng's back, breaking through the infinite sword power of the 10 directions, and forcibly stabbed 3 wounds on Luo Feng's back, barely breaking the skin. But the skin wounds healed instantly. This scene made the originally confident blood cloud god stunned. His sword skills are so powerful, how can the defense of the divine body be so strong? Infinite divine body, resisting my blood cloud formation killing move, but only breaking the skin. Blood cloud god has fought with infinite divine bodies before. General Yong is an infinite divine body, and Yu Tianhu's divine body is also comparable to the infinite divine body. None of them are so unshakable. Luo Feng stood there, and his blood cloud formation killing move only broke the skin. How could he fight? He should be practicing the divine king level body refining method, and his body protection sword skills should also be at the level of the chaos realm, so that it would be so unshakable. Blood cloud god also felt the pressure. Luo Feng also felt uncomfortable. This blood cloud formation was strange and unpredictable. His swordsmanship tore it apart and destroyed it, only destroying a small amount of blood waves. Boom! Luo Feng suddenly shook his body, and his body suddenly swelled 1 billion times. This? Blood cloud god was shocked. I saw an extremely majestic and huge god standing between heaven and earth. He was 1 trillion kilometers tall. The many mountains around him could not catch up with his toes. Even Huyang City would become small in front of him. Infinite God body can be big or small, but the bigger the body, the greater the world suppression it needs to bear. To be able to grow to such a size, what level of body refinement has his infinite God body reached? Blood cloud god was shocked. Luo Feng looked down. The 1 trillion kilometers of height was not his limit. He could still become bigger, but it was enough. From Luo Feng's perspective at this moment, the originally mighty blood cloud formation turned into a small puddle, much smaller than Luo Feng's feet. After all, the blood cloud god's body was so big, and the range of the blood cloud formation that could be maintained was also limited. Boom! According to the extinction method, Luo Feng's divine power suddenly burned to the limit. Maintaining such a majestic divine body consumes divine power quickly. Under extreme burning, Luo Feng consumes about 1/10,000th of his divine power reserves every breath. Of course, in this state, his strength also increases several times. This is his most crazy state. Die! Luo Feng stomped his feet. 5 directions split the sky, that the 5 toes were like 5 pillars of heaven, and the soles of his feet were like an endless world, stomping down suddenly. Stamping towards that small puddle. Why is it so terrifying? Shuyan looked up at this scene, and was so scared that the entire Shuyan formation instantly merged into the earth and fled to the depths of the earth. He was also good at escaping underground. Boom! A stomp. Even though the land of the origin continent is thick, this kick still pushed it into a depth of 100 billion kilometers. Of course it just passed the ankle, thanks to all the new leaders who gave rewards. Silver Alliance, Red Alliance Universe Master, the matter is done. 091G. Leaders, Weimon 9424, Lianhua Qinjue, came for Tomato, Yuega Qiufeng, Baimo Zijian, Momo Wuwen. Wanxia, Tomato thanks everyone for their support. I am very touched.